All right. So first we're going to start with changing all of these into regular decimal points, rounding to the 10th for this one, and then we're going to figure out which one goes in order. So we're going from smallest to largest. So pi is always going to be 3.14. Okay? Here, if you divide 3 divided by 5, you're going to get 0.6 in the calculator. This is just 8.3 forever. So here, the 8 goes in front, and if you divide 3 divided by 10, you're going to get 0.3. And then the square root of 80 is going to be 8.9. So now that we can see them all, we'll go from smallest to largest. So this is the smallest one. So we're going to put that one first. I'm going to put the original way it looked. The second one is going to be pi. Then I have, is it 8.3 or 8.3333333? So it's going to be 8.3 in this one, and then 8.3 with a line over it, and then the last one is 8.9. Oh, wait, this one I should have written in the correct order, which was the square root of 80. There we go. Now, let's talk about perfect cubes. So you should know your perfect squares. These are your perfect cubes. 1 times 1 times 1 makes 1. So the cube root of 1 is 1. 2 times 2 times 2 makes 8. So the cube root of 8 would be 2. 3 times 3 times 3 makes 27. So the cube root of 27 is going to be 3. Then the cube root of 64 is going to be the 4 times 4 times 4. So that's going to be 4 here. Then the cube root of 125 is going to be the result of 5 times 5 times 5. So that's going to be 5. Then, if this thing can fix itself, let me just see if I can put a little focus on there. There we go. So the area of a square is 36 inches squared. Each side is, so because it's a square and its area, you're looking for base times height. They have to be the same number. So for this one, each side has to be 6. So when you're doing area of a square, you're doing square root to find the result. So the next one is going to be me messing up a couple times. Volume of a cube is 27 inches cubed. Each side is, so you're dealing with volume and a cube. So you're going to be cube rooting the 27. So the cube root of 27 is 3. This is inches. The last one was also inches. I should have written inches. All right. Now let's talk about the rules for square roots and cube roots. Okay? Or you're not dealing with side lengths. So the square root of 25, or x squared equals 25, because you're looking for something times itself equaling 25. Same thing here. So the answer for this one would be 5 or negative 5. Now there is a shorthand for this that is just positive or negative 5, written like that. Now, so every square root of a rational number has 2 answers. Okay, a positive and a negative, because negative times negative makes positive 25, and 5 times 5 makes a positive 25 as well. Now, if there's a negative inside the radical, inside of the square root sign, the answer is going to be no solution. And if they're irrational, very easy, you just have to write plus minus the square root of 40 because it doesn't have an actual answer. It's an irrational answer. So we're just going to leave it like that. All right, let's keep going. So now what are the rules for cube roots? So square roots, some have 2 answers and some have no answers. But in square root, in cube root, everything has 1 answer. Okay, so cube root of 8, or x to the cube equals 8, same question. The answer is going to be just 2. Okay? For this one, negatives also have one answer. So this is going to be -4. Now, when they're irrational like this, you literally just write the answer again, like that. So this would be, that's the answer. See, I just wrote it again. This one, if you're given this, the answer is square root of 60. And that's it.